Hi everyone, and welcome to Health Compass. High blood pressure, it's often called the silent killer, and for good reason. It rarely shouts, it whispers. Many seniors don't even realize it's there until something serious happens, a stroke, a heart attack. But what if I told you the real danger wasn't the condition itself, but the hidden habits that fuel it? We're talking about everyday choices, what you eat, how you move, even how you manage stress. Seemingly harmless things that over time can steadily push your blood pressure higher. Are you doing everything right, taking medication, going to checkups, yet still struggling with your numbers? That's because these sneaky mistakes are often invisible, quietly straining your heart and brain. But don't worry, we're not here to overwhelm you with confusing medical terms. We're here to shed light on these common pitfalls and offer simple, practical changes that can make a real difference. Because your health journey isn't a test, it's a process. Have you or a loved one ever been surprised by a high blood pressure diagnosis? Share your experience in the comments below. Knowing you're not alone is the first step. This video isn't about scaring you, it's about empowering you. We want to give you the tools to take back control of your health, one manageable step at a time. We're focusing on simple, doable changes that actually fit into your daily routine. Let's be real, blood pressure management isn't just about those numbers on a screen. It's about so much more. It's about having the energy to play with your grandkids, the clarity to enjoy your hobbies, and the confidence to live life to the fullest. It's about sleeping soundly, thinking clearly, and feeling good in your own skin. Think of this video as your roadmap to a healthier, more vibrant life. We're going to break down the most common mistakes seniors make and show you exactly how to correct them. Because you deserve to feel your best, no matter your age. So, if you're ready to take control of your blood pressure, hit that like button and subscribe to Health Compass for more empowering health tips. We're here to guide you every step of the way. Let's get started. All right, let's dive into mistake number 1, skipping medications or taking them incorrectly. Now, managing blood pressure often starts with a prescription. And while medications are a powerful tool, they only work if you take them consistently and as directed. One of the most dangerous and sadly common mistakes seniors make is skipping doses, taking pills at the wrong times, or even stopping medication altogether without talking to their doctor. It might seem like a small thing, but it can have serious consequences over time. Why does this happen? Maybe you forget sometimes. Maybe you feel fine and think you don't need the medicine anymore. Or maybe you're worried about side effects. But here's the thing. Blood pressure medication is carefully calibrated for your body. It's not just about reducing a number. It's about protecting your entire cardiovascular system. What's especially important to understand is that blood pressure meds often don't make you feel better right away. You might not notice a difference, and that can make it easy to underestimate their importance. But behind the scenes, they're doing critical work, easing the pressure on your heart. The good news is, this mistake is completely preventable. The first step? Make medication a routine, not a question. Take it at the same time every day. Use reminders that work for you, pill boxes, alarms on your phone, a daily checklist, whatever helps you stay on track. If you do miss a dose, don't double up without asking your doctor first. Just call and ask for guidance. And if you're experiencing side effects, bring them up right away. Often, there are alternative medications or adjusted dosages that can help you feel better without risking your heart health. Never stop taking your blood pressure medication just because your readings look normal. That's often a sign the medication is working, not a reason to stop. Always, always consult your doctor before making any changes, no matter how small. Even small adjustments can impact how well the medication works. Finally, don't be afraid to discuss affordability concerns with your healthcare provider. Many seniors try to stretch prescriptions because of cost, but there are often generics, discounts, or assistance programs that can help. Your health is worth the conversation. Remember, consistency is key. Your heart is counting on you. Okay, let's move on to mistake number 2, eating hidden sodium. You might not be reaching for the salt shaker at every meal, but that doesn't mean you're avoiding sodium. In fact, most of the salt in a senior's diet doesn't come from what you sprinkle on top. It's hidden inside the foods we eat every day. And that's the problem. High sodium intake is directly linked to high blood pressure. Salt causes your body to retain water, which increases the volume of blood in your vessels and puts extra pressure on your artery walls. Over time, that pressure can damage your heart, kidneys, and increase stroke risk. So, where is all this hidden sodium lurking? Think packaged foods, canned soups, frozen dinners, sauces, breads, deli meats. Even seemingly healthy options like low-fat salad dressings or whole-grain crackers can be loaded with sodium. It's added not just for flavor, but also for preservation. Many items labeled light, diet, or even heart-healthy can still contain surprisingly high amounts of salt. When these foods become staples, especially because they're quick and easy, the sodium can add up fast. Remember, our kidneys become less efficient at filtering sodium as we age, making us more sensitive to its effects. So, what's the sneakiest source of sodium in your diet? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, how do you fight back against this hidden sodium? The first step is awareness. Start reading food labels carefully. Don't just look at calories and fat. Check the sodium content. You'll be surprised at where it's hiding. Aim for products labeled low sodium, that's less than 140 milligrams per serving, or no added salt whenever possible. Practical steps can also make a big difference. Rinse canned beans and vegetables to wash away excess sodium. Choose fresh or frozen foods without added sauces. And most importantly, cook more meals at home, where you're in control of the ingredients. Use herbs, spices, lemon juice, vinegar, garlic, or pepper to add flavor without salt. Get creative. Experiment with different combinations. Yes, retraining your taste buds takes time. If you've relied on salty foods for years, lower sodium options might seem bland at first. But your palate will adjust. Within weeks, you'll start to taste the natural flavors of food more clearly. Cutting back on sodium isn't about giving up enjoyment, it's about choosing a path that supports your health. All right, let's tackle mistake number 3, not monitoring your blood pressure regularly. Blood pressure isn't something you can feel, at least not until it's dangerously high. And that's what makes it so deceptive. You could be feeling fine, even healthy, while your blood pressure quietly rises. That's why relying solely on annual doctor's visits just isn't enough. Without consistent monitoring, small changes go unnoticed, and those small changes can lead to big consequences. The reality is, your blood pressure is constantly shifting throughout the day. It's affected by everything from stress and sleep to what you've eaten and how active you've been. A single reading at the doctor's office, even if it's perfect, doesn't tell the whole story. And in many cases, those clinic readings can be falsely high due to nerves, what we call white coat hypertension, or falsely low if you're just having a good day. That's why home monitoring is so powerful. It gives you a more complete picture of your blood pressure trends over time. It's like taking a movie instead of a snapshot, and that insight could be life-saving. So, how do you get started with home monitoring? It's easier than you might think. The first step is to invest in a good home blood pressure monitor. Today's models are affordable, easy to use, and often come with large, readable displays and built-in memory. You can even find apps that sync with your monitor to track your readings automatically. The key is consistency. Pick a time of day, first thing in the morning or early evening is often best, and measure your blood pressure at the same time daily. Before you take your reading, sit calmly for 5 minutes. Rest your arm on a table, keep both feet flat on the floor, and avoid talking during the measurement. Doing this every day builds a clear, honest picture of how your body is functioning. It's also important to keep a log, whether on paper or using an app, and bring it to every doctor's visit. This makes your appointments far more productive, allowing your healthcare provider to spot changes and adjust your treatment if needed. Remember, Early detection is everything. Now let's talk about mistake number 4, letting stress go unmanaged. Stress isn't just something you feel, it's something your body carries. And while we often associate high blood pressure with diet or exercise, one of the most underestimated contributors is chronic, unrelieved stress. For seniors, letting stress go unmanaged not only affects mood and sleep, but it also quietly and consistently pushes blood pressure higher day after day. Stress activates the body's fight or flight response, flooding your system with hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These chemicals temporarily raise blood pressure. While this is a normal short-term reaction, when stress becomes a daily habit instead of an occasional event, your body starts to stay in that heightened state. Your arteries remain constricted, your heart works harder, and over time, that ongoing pressure can cause damage. The tricky part is that stress often hides in plain sight. It doesn't always show up as panic or outbursts. Sometimes it's subtle: tension in your shoulders, a tight chest, or a restless night's sleep. So, what are some of the ways you deal with stress in your life? Share your tips in the comments below. We can all learn from each other. The good news is, managing stress doesn't require drastic changes or expensive therapies. It starts with small, intentional actions that calm your nervous system and bring you back into balance. Deep breathing, for example, slows your heart rate and relaxes your blood vessels. Gentle movement, like walking, yoga, or stretching, releases tension and stimulates mood-lifting endorphins. Quiet time in nature, listening to music, or practicing gratitude through journaling or prayer can also help reset your stress response. Even talking to a friend or simply expressing your emotions can lighten the mental load. The key is to build a habit of daily stress care, not just reacting when things get tough, but creating routines that give your mind and body space to unwind. Think of it like brushing your teeth. It's not just for when things hurt, it's for preventing problems in the first place. If you've been living with unmanaged stress for a long time, be kind to yourself. This isn't about blaming. It's about recognizing where change is possible and taking one small step at a time. Remember, even a few minutes of calm each day can make a world of difference. If you found these stress-busting tips helpful, share this video with someone who needs them. Let's help each other create calmer, healthier lives. Let's combine mistakes 5 and 6, ignoring physical inactivity and overusing caffeine or alcohol. When it comes to managing high blood pressure, what you don't do can be just as impactful as what you do. Sitting too much weakens your heart and raises your blood pressure over time. Conversely, regular light activity strengthens your heart, helping to keep those numbers in check. Now, you don't need to run a marathon. Think gentle walks, gardening, even stretching while you watch TV. Aim for short bursts of movement throughout the day, just to get your blood flowing. The goal is to sit less and move more, finding ways to incorporate activity you actually enjoy. As for caffeine and alcohol, moderation is key. A morning cup of coffee or an occasional glass of wine might be fine, but overdoing it can negatively impact your blood pressure and interfere with medications. Pay attention to how your body reacts and find the right balance for you. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in protecting your heart. Finally, mistake number 7, not communicating openly with your healthcare provider. Your doctor is your partner in this journey. Don't hesitate to ask questions, report any symptoms or side effects you're experiencing, and share your home blood pressure logs. Open and honest communication is crucial for effective management. Skipping appointments, holding back on symptoms, or assuming everything is good enough can lead to missed opportunities and potential warning signs. Remember, no concern is too small if it relates to your health. Your doctor needs the full picture to provide the best possible care. So, to recap, we've covered 7 critical mistakes: medication non-adherence, hidden sodium, infrequent monitoring, unmanaged stress, inactivity, overuse of caffeine or alcohol, and poor communication. But remember, it is about empowerment. You can take control of your blood pressure through awareness and intention. It's about progress, not perfection. Taking care of your body. Listen to it. Treat it with respect. You are worth it. Small daily changes can make a world of difference. Don't forget to subscribe to the Health Compass channel for more tips on healthy living. And remember, your heart is worth the effort. Thank you for watching.